Hey, it's Mark Ferguson with Invest for More. I'm standing outside a fix and flip property that we just finished. We're going to show you the work we did and go over the numbers on. Of course, check out investformore.com/flips. It shows lots of our projects going on. I think we have over 60 properties on there with videos and information. And then just came out with a really huge article on how to buy a flip that goes over the whole process. It's on investformore.com, and I'll link to that below in the description, and we'll also link to the before video on this one as well. All right, so this is a half duplex. As you can see, we just bought half of it. Someone else owns that half. And lots of other duplexes on this street. Then there's single family homes over there and a huge park, which is pretty cool. Lots of new construction that way, but it is kind of a weird neighborhood how it has a mix of duplexes and single family homes. And then down that road, there's a bunch of duplexes, and then they're building 2 new single family homes right in the middle of the duplexes. So the zoning is not super restrictive here, we'll say. So we bought this property for $182,000 for my direct marketing campaign. It was a absentee owner who lived out of state, had a tenant in here. He didn't want to deal with a tenant anymore, wanted to get rid of the property. So we agreed on that price. We spent maybe $15,000 on the repairs. I think probably a little less than that once we go over everything. And then we'll be listing it for right around $260,000, and we'll have another $15,000 in carrying costs, closing costs, financing costs, and selling costs. Pretty quick flip, pretty easy one, so that's been nice. We'll show you. We took out all the flooring, replaced it with this kind of laminate from Home Depot. Here's the laundry room. This stuff is $1.69 a square foot, and pretty decent stuff. No basement here, just one floor. Hot water heater, water heater. Closet. And then we have the garage. Our guys, the contractors who are doing this have been doing a lot of painting for us, and they wanted to kind of do a whole house. So we're still working on a few things, like, we'd like them to get their stuff out before we list it. So hopefully they'll get that out here soon. But overall, very affordable with the work they do, and pretty easy to work with, so that's nice. All right, so here's the living room, kitchen area. And you can see the floor was run 2 different directions, and that is our fault. We were gonna do the laminate in the entry and the kitchen, and then we realized that we hadn't ordered carpet for the living room, so we decided just to run the laminate all the way into the living room too. So instead of tearing up everything and redoing the floors in both areas, just put the transition strips in and ran it the other direction. So I don't think it looks too crazy in person. Painted everything, put in new light fixtures, left the kitchen cabinets, but we put in new appliances and new countertops, so saved quite a bit of money there. People always ask me about the fridge, and I've said it a number of times, but 80% of houses in our area do not sell with fridges. We don't have to put them in, and that saves us $30,000 a year with the amount of flips we're doing. So if we don't have to put them in, we won't. Sometimes the buyer asks for it, and we'll put it in at that point, but most of the time we don't have to, so it saves us a lot of money. And then something else that was interesting on this house was, I mentioned before, it seemed like it had some features that a manufactured home or a modular home would have. Like the doors are kind of like, they're almost plasticky, they're not wood or hollow core. And then it has the weird vents that go in between the rooms, like you see in the manufactured homes sometimes. And the furnace is a manufactured home furnace. And we figured out that it is, in fact, a modular. So we don't think it's a manufactured home, but a modular. So manufactured still have the metal frame. Modulars are all stick-built and can be financed the same as a regular stick-built house, but they brought it here in pieces. So you can see how wide this door jamb is in this wall. So that was where they put together 2 of the pieces of the house. They trailered them in And then you can see that wall over there is super thick where they joined the two pieces together. And a lot of times you'll see the vaulted ceilings like this in those houses, and that all makes sense too. So I'm guessing all of the duplexes they put it in here were modular homes. They trucked them in, then put them together. And I could look in the crawl space and see as well where they were two pieces. So was able to confirm that after the last video. All right, there's one of the bedrooms. Let's see, before I forget, I think I forgot to go in this bathroom. Again, in here, we did not have to do much. Did not replace that, left it as it is. I think we replaced the toilet, replaced the vanity, the mirror and light fixture, and that is about all we did. Like I said, being a successful house flipper is not about spending as much money as you can, but about saving as much money as you can in most cases. You still want it to be nice, you want it to be safe, but going overboard rarely gives you good returns on your money unless you're just kind of in crazy expensive markets where that pays off. Here's the second bedroom. And then the master bedroom is right here. It has a good sized closet, as you can see. And the master bath, again, we did not do a whole lot here. Just left the tub and surround, new toilet, new vanity, new mirror, and light fixture. It's funny, Nikki and I, my project manager, came here yesterday to list the house and realized the appliances weren't in yet, so had to get that done. And then this faucet was dripping just a little bit, and she tried to turn it off, and it just started gushing out water, and we couldn't turn it off. So got the water turned off, but had to come back in and replace the shower valve on that tub because it broken right when we're ready to list it. That usually happens that way. All right, we'll take a look at the backyard just real quick. It's not too exciting. On the outside, mostly, it was just cleaning up stuff a little bit. There were some tires back here, and then touched up some of the trim on the house. We didn't paint the whole house, just touched up some of the green trim, and that was it. And it's kind of nice too, because when I bought this house, we were thinking it'd be worth the $240 range, and there's one that was listed for $260 at just winter contract, and one that sold for $250 since I bought it. So definitely a good market for these, and they're selling very quickly. All right, so that's the house. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Please give us a thumbs up if you liked it. If you have any questions, leave them below. We'll try and answer. And we will have another house here coming up later this week or early next week. They'll be finished as well. Also buying one tomorrow. Was supposed to buy another one on Friday, but that one got delayed because the tile company didn't get their loan payoffs in time. So we'll have another one hopefully bought next week too. All right, thanks for watching. We'll have more soon.